So, thanks for joining me. This is my Morticia Adams chair. One of two that I have. Quite proud of that fact. Gonna tell you this right now. We're gonna file this one under not among the 50 most impressive. Only because I don't have the flow of energy to be bringing y'all some kind of crazy backdrop with some kind of crazy outfit with some kind of crazy here we are on location. I mean, I've done a lot of those, guys. Look back, scroll back, check it out, watch me act and react. It's not amongst the most impressive, but if you stack it collectively in the regard of the fact that I've done these continuously, in continuity for 346 days, it's still pretty impressive. I mean, I'm in my sweatpants and my slippers, but it's still pretty impressive. Because God is blessed. I've been doing it every day. And I gotta say, I'm not really shopping this year. I don't have any money particularly to speak of by any stretch of anyone's imagination. But I do have like a Secret Santa thing that I have to do. And just trying to find that, today we went into the sea of humanity. And it was like, fighting for a parking spot, fighting for a place to stand. And I was trying so hard not to be negative. I was trying so hard with all the glimmer I've got in my jar to just keep it bright, keep it on the bright side. But it was like everywhere we wanted to stand, in each shop, someone else wanted to be right there. Oh, you looking at those gnome candles? I want to be looking at those gnome candles. Oh, are you looking at those napkin holders? My baby wants to be looking at those napkin holders. It just felt, I don't know, it didn't feel super cheery, and for some reason it just exhausted me in this way where I'm like having trouble keeping my eyes open, and I'm feeling like I'm not flossing enough, I'm not cleaning enough, my hair looks odd, there's so much to do. Captain's log, bringing it to you. I mean, see, whatever I do with this hair right now, it's kind of just, I'm not sure what's going on. The to-do lists are long, the days are short. I must report, I still don't have a job, and I feel like time is not even a thing to me. Like, it doesn't even present itself as a thing that I can have any of. So, much love to any of y'all feeling the same, because it's just kind of a pain having all this lust for life and this stuff you want to take a bite out of, but just like getting the little dingy doodles, dingle ding dongs done takes the whole sum of the force of what you've got. And of course, that's not enough. Rarely is it ever enough. That whole force. So I'm having a tough time with it, and I'm just tired. My eyes are closing. My eyes are literally closing. Not high, just tired. I would tell you if I was. Believe me. Don't I always? Don't I always tell you like it is? I'm just actually supremely tired. So, let's get in. Let's get in under the wire. It's not even under the wire. It's pretty early. I just thought I'd rhyme a bit, as I like to do. From me to you. Yeah, it is pretty early. These days the sun sets and it immediately feels like it's about 2 a.m. Just putting it out there. It's just like, gets so dark so early that I'm like, Is it 2 a.m.? Oh, it's 7. Okay. This really awesome pimple from mask wearing. It's specifically from having the mask directly on my nose. Getting this crazy pimple from it. Share all the things with you. Share with you guys. My pimples. My reasons why. The feeling when I try and feel like it's not, like it's just a hamster wheel. But I'm still the real deal. I'm still here. Still doing this poetry for y'all. So, happy holidays. I'll bring you some more sparkly energy, I promise. I'll do some like on location in front of some glimmering ass lights. But for tonight, I'm just gonna sit here in my sweatpants and my awesome slippers. I'm gonna give her to ya. Just holding the camera, just holding the film. Usually I do a whole elaborate setup with my little claw grabber, and I gotta maneuver it into the right magruber, Majiminy, Majuber, McMover. I got a scooter every which way until it's, oh, here, this angle, throw it away. How's my costume? How's my lighting? Every night. I'm just gonna be a person tonight. Sorry, it's all I could be. So, it's a swipe poem. Are you shocked? Are you shocked by my massive level of enthusiasm and, just kind of numb feeling? Not able to, be all, folks, to be appealing to the masses. Haven't taken the master class, couldn't afford it. But don't you contort it. I'm doing it still. Every single frickin' day. But all I'm gonna say is this is a swipe. This is a swipe about a human person. And you might like to know more. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Okay, it's called Breadcrumb Banquet. That's a good tongue twister. Breadcrumb. That is a good one. Where was that when I was doing my play? Breadcrumb Banquet. Breadcrumb Banquet. Breadcrumb Banquet. Breadcrumb Banquet. That's hard. Breadcrumb Banquet. Like, even watching my mouth do it, I'm like, you can do it. Breadcrumb Banquet. Breadcrumb Banquet. Breadcrumb Banquet. Oh, yeah. That's a mind maneuverer. Sure. Here we go. I'm not exhausted. You're exhausted. Okay. Breadcrumb Banquet. Vicarious hashtag. General natural karaoke. Basilics look. Fox haircut. Looted mud flaps. Junkyard. Meats exist. Mustache network. Feel myself. Mental matrix minded. Braggadocio resistance. Fattish burritos. Casual bravos. Mostly getting dragged. Disney lethargic. Awestruck nachos. Sweaters musk. Videos further credits. Needful mystery takeover. Dunno. Jacuzzis. Newbies. Backroom. Never mind. Bedrock branding. Diddlebutt. Hardiness buddy. Rewatching finish. Heat sink. Fancied graphic lookout. Look! Pretty linkage. USB. Candy bathing. Award movie festival. Suction beseeching. Nervousness. Lioness. Looniest. Creative cucumber. Lobster juices. Largest beacon photo marathon. Drastic banquet. Possessed caveat. Molecular manual. Processing peach nectar. Progression textbook. Maintain plateau. Memory assessments. Mixed up jealous charging. Braving logistics. Meatloaf factory. Bearded barbaric path. Bravissimo driven. Flight begun. Powerful marvel. Gosh moments. Hefty bacon crunch. Nearby lives. Issues. Vibration vacuum. I overthink. Impressed breathing. Humans happen often. Kitten gradebook. Magnify great plan. Charm jujitsu. Barracudas manifold. Bucket barrel barn. Vanish machine. Beech nut feeding. Breathing between magicians. Breathing grown mean. Headbutt knee havoc. Midnight's cravings margin calculator. Muddy call. Jammy's lunatic. Mythology heapful. Netflix Jesus. Human hugging. Gravity modest. Loudest Hollywood sexuality. Harry season verbiage. Mixed phrases. Known drastic program. Groovier haystack. Useless gravitas. Helpful lightsaber. I'll keep looking high. Mammoth mission grab bandit. Luckily lifted off. Vented huff heck hush. Guessing. Kickstands. Frantic oracy. Hard cuss. Neck pulsed. Breadcrumbs become vexing. So I learned a couple new words. I didn't write down the I did not write down the actual definition for it, but a heat sink is some sort of a little device that pulls the heat out of a thing. I don't know. I didn't have the energy to read about it too much. But a heat sink. I didn't know what that was. And then I learned basilic. Basilisk. Basilisk. I knew I had heard it. I was like, well, there's a word I've heard in a movie. It's an imaginary reptile said to be able to kill by poison or by looking at someone. Wow. The herb of rue was said to give protection from such creatures. But I did think it was cool that it wrote it in there with lobster juices was relevant. Weird. My swiping just knows what's up. Come on. Braggadocio resistance. Fattish burritos. Stuff. I like to... Dunno. Jacuzzis? Newbies? Shit's funny. That shit is funny, though. Where'd it go? Where's the gosh dang word? Oh, right. It's right at the top. Basilisks look. Because it says that the basilisk can kill by looking at someone. Yikes! What a skill. What a talent. Hope I never run into one of those. Shoot, dang. That sounds scary. Gosh moments. I like that. Gosh moments. Need more of those. Don't we all? Gosh moments. Charm jujitsu. That was good. Bucket barrel barn. You know, in the bucket barrel barn. You know what I'm saying? It's over there in the bucket barrel barn. Drastic banquet. So I mixed two things from there together. The breadcrumb banquet. A breadcrumb banquet. Breadcrumb banquet. Breadcrumb banquet. Breadcrumb banquet. Blah, 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 blah. Frantic oracy. Hard cuss. Oracy, if you didn't know, is a very cool word. It's like being fluent with your descriptions, being fluent in the ability to speak spoken thoughts, word weavings. Poetry even could fall under the category of oracy, under the oracy category. Categorically, oraceal, oracy-ish. Categorically oracy related. But I like that a lot. Frantic oracy, hard cuss. You know when you got a hard cuss. I mean, there's a soft cuss, there's a medium cuss, there's a subdued cuss, and then there's just a hard cuss. A hard cuss in the bucket barrel barn. Mixed up jealous charging. Meatloaf factory. You feel me? Coming to you from the meatloaf factory. Tired. I know you can see it. Disney lethargic. I thought that was kind of funny too. I mean, not that I would be lethargic in any way to go to Disneyland or World. Anybody want to send me? I've done almost 365 days of poetry. Want to send me to Disneyland? I'm not going to say no. But it's like, you know that certain kind of lethargic you are when you're like, let's just watch Disney. Let's watch a Disney movie. Disney lethargic. That's real. I mean, and it is only a, what's the word I'm looking for? A pitfall? A problem, a result of adulthood. It is only a pitfall of adulting that you become Disney lethargic. Where you're not like, let's watch Disney! Where you're more like, I guess I'm not ground down to a super fine pulp, so I'm gonna watch some Disney. That's what I think of anyway. Suction beseeching! Yeah, you get it. It's a swipe home. It's interpretive. It's up for interpretation. If it was a dance, it would be an interpretive one. Okay, I don't know. Molecular manual, you know? Look it up in the molecular manual. I ain't got a lick of makeup on. I'm trying to be no glossy YouTube girl. I'm just giving it a whirl, giving you my soul particles. I'm a freaking lioness, looniest. I'm the looniest lioness. Bedrock branding. That's what everybody else is doing on the internet. Bedrock branding. If you get this brand of bedrock, you can get this. We're experts in bedrock, and we branded it for you. Vicarious hashtag. You know what I'm saying. If you know, then you know. Right? So, dunno. Jacuzzis, newbies, needful mystery takeover, you know. Awestruck nachos. You get the drill. But, yeah, just, I don't know. Thumb to the index of your molecular manual. And there you will find every granule of truth. But for now, I'm going to poof on out of here, upload this sucker, and put the ornaments on my tray. See? I can dig down for that energy. I just didn't have it to bring you a fancy outfit tonight because I just didn't have it. But maybe if you're good boys and girls and you're not on Santa's naughty list, I will do just that tomorrow. I will, bring it. Watch me. Challenge accepted. I will bring it with something so, she brought it. She told us all she was tired AF, and she brought it. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Thanks for joining me for the Breadcrumb Banquet. Breadcrumb Banquet, Breadcrumb Banquet, Breadcrumb Banquet, Breadcrumb Banquet, Breadcrumb Banquet.